Yo, 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 what's going on, guys? Spoofy here with the card, guys. I got Demonte here. Everybody's been wanting to see this deck list, and it's been absolutely ridiculous. He's been hyping it up for a while, and we're here in Charleston. He just bubbled. He got
savage.
He got savage, but, you know, at the end of the day, nobody saw it coming.
You know, I didn't even expect to do good. I came here just to, like, make sure people could play this deck, because the deck is actually still really good. Just that when cards get hit, people think decks suck, but you just got to be more creative and innovative.
And that's exactly what you did. I think you created a monster, out of all honesty. And I think, you know, we're going to see a shift kind of in the meta because of you.
I think it's better.
I'm excited because it was unreal. I've had people message me. I've had, you know, 10, 20, 30 messages about this deck list, and I'm glad you'll be able to, you know, give it to us and everything. Now, what were you playing this weekend?
I was playing a deck that I like to call Villains.
Villains.
It is Hero Infernity.
Hero Infernity.
Yeah, so it pretty much abuses Bubbleman and uses him as if he was the third and second Archfiend to do all the old traditional Exceed combos. So there's no synchros, no Avengers, just straight Exceed spam combo kill you that deck. Like, that's what I want to do.
And I kept on going by you, and I just saw like a field full of everything. And I saw people like, oh my god.
People are not surprised. A lot of people thought I was playing Heroes, but then when I summon Archfiend, they're just like, oh my god, I think I just lose.
Yeah, so your end of the day record was what, X3? Or
X3, but truly X2. I beat a Burning Abyss player round 3, and I really had to pee, and I told him to turn the match slip, and he marked his stuff as the winner. So it's all good, because I didn't really come here to win. I just came here to prove a point, and that's exactly what I did.
You definitely proved it. All right, Flea, well, let's get into this. Let's see what you got.
All right, so we got to start off with, like, the heart of the deck.
Of course.
Infernity Archfiend. All right, and there's 3 1-ofs. There's Archfiend, and we have 1 Armageddon Knight, and 1 Archfiend Heiress. Before, this card was, like, terrible, because you had 3 Archfiends, so if you drew Archfiend, this card was pretty much dead, and you have to find a way to get rid of it. But now that Archfiend's at 1, she's a lot more consistent, and she has a good synergy with Mesh in second as well, so there's a few combos with her. Alright, so we're going to put these guys over here. And I got plenty of 2-ofs, 2 Necromancer, and I got 2 Dark Greffer.
How'd that work out for you?
Oh my god, Greffer's the nut. Like Rhoda's at 3, and Shadow Mist is a warrior. I'll show you guys a combo with Shadow Mist and Greffer. They have really good synergy.
Sure.
Yeah. And I played 2 Summoner Monk. This is probably just the best card in the deck, because anything that you don't have, that you want to have, he just lets you play. Like, he just lets you Dougie. Like, you resolve this card, you probably just win the game.
Let you Dougie? Would you say that?
Yeah, man. Let you Dougie, man. That's all I've been doing all weekend. All right, and then we play 2 Stygian.
Yeah.
Alright, because, I mean, we still need it for the Infernity loops.
Yeah.
And then we got the Heroes, 2 Shadow Mist.
Only 2 Shadow Mist?
Only 2,
You don't want to, like, clog it, do you?
Yeah. See, the fault to this deck is opening multiples of any of the same card. Because, I mean, even if you open, like, Summoner Monk, Greffer, Shadow Mist, like, you can still play Yu-Gi-Oh! You just gotta play right. And then I got 2 Bubbleman, because this man's the swaggest. I actually resolved the draw 2 effect a few times, so
that was your monster count. How many monsters do you think you played?
That's 15.
It's 15 monsters altogether?
15 total.
Do you think it was at all too much for an Infernity-esque type deck, or was it just perfect?
No, it's perfect because a lot of these cards get themselves out. So, like, Shadow Mist gets Bubbleman, the Stygians get out through Lavalval Chain, Monk gets Greffer gets all these guys.
So it's just a whole chain link of reaction.
Yeah, you just, whatever you have, you play it, and you get what you don't have.
That's what's up.
Yeah, man.
And she said 15 monsters?
15 monsters.
All right, how about these spells?
All right, dude, you gotta play all the spells, okay?
So, like, all right.
I believe there's 19 spells, but I can count later. So we have 1 Launcher, 1 Soul Charge.
And how Soul Charge?
Oh my god, this card's denied. I actually just won my feature match because of this card. I feel really bad for the kid, but, I mean...
You know that kid was 13?
Yeah, no, I played him yesterday, and I was showing him how to beat me, and he still lost, so I don't know.
Goodness.
And then I got Foolish.
There's a lot of 1-ofs in this deck as well.
Yeah, man. I built this deck to... At first, I built it to beat Quillthought because I don't know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Around Quillthought. And then I found out about Burning Abyss and how they're not playing traps. So I wanted to make this deck as combo heavy as possible, so that way I can just kill everyone. Like that's actually just the mission is to kill everyone. Regeki, Snatch, Steal, and Book of Moon. So these are my 6 1-ups. These choices were really tough because at first I didn't like Regeki in the main deck, but this card is a blowout. This deck easily makes Dweller, and more importantly, it makes a 2200 attack Dweller because of Bubble Man. Yeah. Like that guy's insane. So these are all the 1-ups. Lots of power cards. The only like real Infernity card is Launcher. So like these cards are just insane. And then like we got the 2-ups. We got 2 Mash Chain second. This card is the nut. This card, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Like you can search this. There's a couple plays like where you can send Shadow Mist to the grave with Soul Charge, or you can summon them through Summoner Monk, and you can just add this, and you just get a free Dark Claw. If you draw it, it actually just helps you unclog your bad hands. It makes your bad hands better and your good hands like the nut. Like either way, you can play Yu-Gi-Oh. This card is insane. It's probably the reason why the deck can flow with this many monsters now. So we have a discard outlet. It's really good. Then we play 2 Instant Fusion. This card is really, really good. Like this card plus like Rhoda is probably just some of the best combination.
The big combo.
That's the deck. Yeah. So and then we got some 3-ups. We got 3 Rhoda.
Obviously, you got to play that right now. Like
this card is. Yo, I love this card. Like actually, just 2 of these are a combo by themselves. This card is a combo. So yeah, enough said. We play like 7 warriors, so it's always live. You have to play 3. 3 upstart because I mean it's a combo deck. Shouts to Patrick.
Patty.
Yeah, man. We should just put his face on the card.
Yeah, that's what you should do.
And then we got 3 MST for the Cool Thoughts and the Vanities, so we can play Yu-Gi-Oh. I mean, I guess it's really enough said. Like this format requires MST in the main deck. Yeah. All right, and then.
What about your traps? I know you didn't play too many because all the spells, but what?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually afraid of Denko. So I didn't want to play a lot of traps, and I wanted to fit more room for combo.
Yeah.
So I played 1 barrier and 2 Infernity Break.
Yeah.
And so I feel like this is a good number because break is really strong. It's probably just better than this card in every situation. But break you don't want to draw it. So 2 is the perfect number. Like same thing with the monsters and this energy of the deck. Like this is enough. You can draw 1 and still combo and search 2. Yeah. And you're good to go. All right. And then I play 2 Vanity in the main deck. This is a last-minute decision, actually, because, remember, I don't like Cool Thought. Yeah. So I was like, this card sucks, and then I heard Burning Abyss playing more monsters, so I'm like, this card's good again, and play it. And it worked out really well. Like,
and it works with Key Beetle and stuff, too.
It's not with Key Beetle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you auto-win with it.
And, like, I think that's why I won most of my matches, because of this card, actually. It's, like, I wouldn't open it, but, like, mid-game, it's just blowout. You make, like, a bunch of little guys, and you flip this, win the game. And then the last trap is Solemn Warning.
Why'd you decide to play Warning? Bro, I know a lot of people have cut it.
I played Warning because, like I said, I was afraid of Denko. And I feel like Vanity sucks against Cool Thought, and Warning is actually just decent. Like, it's actually playable. So I wanted to do 2 in 1. So pretty much, like, this is for 2 out of 3 of the meta decks, and this is for the 1. Like, that was just my theory on that. So
now, what about your extra deck?
All right, the extra deck is here. All right, so we got 2 chains.
2 chains.
Feel me? All right, just this guy. If you thought he was like the heart of the deck before, he's like even better because of Shadow Mist. And I'll show you a few combos as well after that. But yeah, this guy's really, really strong. You have to play 2 now. With Archfiend at 1, you got to play 2. He sends the Stygian, the Ares, he sends the Archfiend, he sends the Shadow Mist. Like, he serves a big purpose. All right, then we got 1 Emerald. This card's really good in this deck because, like, we just nut and we don't have anything. Like, you know, because the extra deck space is really tight because this format's pretty diverse as far as the big 3. They play extremely different. So Emerald's really good for putting back my resources so that way I can grind harder. 1 Levier.
That card is retarded.
Like, man, this card won me games. Like,
you taught back Eris, I remember. Yeah. And then you went off.
I won round 8 in time on the last turn. I was at 600. The guy was at 66. And I just Dougie'd with this card.
Last round.
Yeah.
It was amazing.
It was pretty tight. And then 1 Castel. This card's like a Compulse and a Book of Moon. So it's like, why not play this card? He's really good, man. He's just out. Like, he gets over Demonte. Dweller. Graveyard effects, man, are real. So you just kind of have to play this card. I really like it. Ragnar Zero goes right alongside Dweller. these two in combination are good, but this is just pretty much for cool thought.
Yeah.
And a good play that I did against the Burning Abyss players, I made Dweller and Ragnar 0. So
did you tell him to scoop?
He didn't scoop.
Oh my god.
Like, he didn't have a Dante on board or anything, and like I had a Bubble Man under the Dweller, so he was like 29 and 22, and then you can't make Dante.
Is a water.
You just turn up. And then I play Rhapsody. This card is really good. A lot of people were cutting it, but because of the way the new Burning Abyss decks play, they only play like maybe like 2 Fire Lake and like the Good and Evil card. This card disrupts all their pluses and advantages, like, and it makes my guys really big, and it's an out to killer. I'll show you guys later. And then like probably just MVP is like Key Beetle. This card plus a Floodgate is game. I love him. Enough said. Like, that man's insane. And then Exoton, I actually won a game because of Exoton, but I'm probably gonna cut it. It's not that good right now. There's just better cards to play. I just want to Dougie and play Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, I don't want to blow up the field, man. And then I played 1 Diamond Direwolf. He's necessary for certain combos. Sometimes you have to blow up your own cards. But he's just an out to Floodgate as well. Like, if you have Shadow Mirror, we actually just make this and just get over it. If people are still playing that card. And then those are all the Exceeds. I believe it's 11 Exceeds. And then for the Fusion Monsters, I played 2 Dark Law. This card is the nut.
The nut?
Bruh.
The nut.
Like,
just the nut?
You know how many moments I had where I'm playing against Burning Abyss, they have a Dante. You just make this. They can't mill. And if they make downer, you just out the downer, and then they cannot play Yu-Gi-Oh. They can't Fire Lake you. They have too many dead cards to interact with you. This guy is really good.
New format meta, right?
Yeah, man, this is it. I feel like he's not gonna be as good later on because we're just gonna start outing him. He is pretty flawed though. I like him, but only in this deck. I don't like the regular hero build too much because they can't really protect him. I like the fact that I can make this and then add my traps and then protect him. My break becomes a karma cut with him on the board, so I don't have like a shit all problem.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
That seems kind of decent.
I play the Kamino Wizard. He just doesn't get bottomless. It's really good. I'm really looking forward to Noting if we get it, so that way Instant Fusion Rotor becomes a combo.
Really good.
Yeah, 2-card combos are good. And then last but not least, Fusionist. Fusion is definitely necessary because Levier is the nut, and we just got to get him. Like, there's no reason not to play Fusionist in this deck.
I agree.
Yeah. All right, so that is the main and side.
You just swiftly go through the side deck. It's not as important.
Yeah, I got you.
As the combos.
Yeah, man, I got it. All right, so I side real cards. I think that's why I went really far because I don't play. Man, what is it? I know how to play Yu-Gi-Oh really well, and I know this deck is not as strong, so I just play really good side deck cards to beat the meta. So 1D Fissure. Yeah. This card is retarded. It's Dark Law in the back row, so win. 2 enemy controller.
Why enemy controller?
Because sometimes you just make really big established boards and you can't out their monsters because they're too big, and this just disrupts so much. And it OTKs, so it's more of like a reactive card. So when your opponent goes first, and then you just kill them. All right, and then 2 Maxi.
Oh, Avi, you gotta play.
Yeah, Maxi is really good. Like, a lot of people are like, okay, you're playing Infernities, I'm not gonna stop, and I get like 3 free cards, and they expect me to draw monsters, but I side some of my monsters out when I put this in, so that way I can just kill them.
Okay.
Yeah. And then everything else are traps. So I got 1 Vanities.
I'm assuming that's for going first against like Burning Abyss and stuff.
Yeah. If I go first, it just goes in. The trio. I got the Winds. I'm gonna talk about this card in a minute, but Imperial Iron Wall.
Oh, you're scared of Inferno.
Dude, that deck wrecks me. Like, my deck sucks, so they're just like, oh, we win. And then like probably just my favorite side card ever is Anti-Spell Fragrance. This card against Cool Thought is just insane. Like it pretty much does what Vanities does to the rest of the meta, and I was just like, I can keep it all this and I can't play Yu-Gi-Oh. That's what I want to do.
Did you resolve that any this weekend?
I did.
Wow.
I resolved it twice.
What did they say when you did it?
One guy actually had an out of Stormforth. So that's scary.
That's
like,
pretty good.
You chain Stormforth. You can't chain MST to it, so Stormforth is pretty good. But yeah, this is the deck. So I'm gonna show you guys some combos.
Yeah, show us the combo or two, like the good ones here.
Alright, so let's go back to the double road, okay? So this is why this is good. So the synergy between Shadow Mist and Dark Grepher are just retarded.
Yeah.
with these 2 cards, you can pretty much guarantee a Lavalval Chain, an Archfiend, and a Barrier. And this is only 2 cards, which means you'll probably have 3 other back row. If not, then you just extend your combo. So I'll show you the other cards that extend the combo. And let's see, this is... Yep. Alright, so if we have these 2 and like any of these cards, in combination, any of these cards, you kill them.
You kill them?
You kill them. This is actually just unplayable game state every time. And with Rhoda at 3, like this is the new double summoner monk play, and that's still a thing. Double summoner monk gets this. So I'll show you real quick. This is Infernity Hero, dude. I'm making a deck profile. All right, so you're good. Summon Greffer, and you discard the Shadow Mist. Yeah. So Shadow Mist doesn't miss timing, so you can send a Stygian, and then you can add a Bubble Man.
Add a Bubble Man.
Yeah, so you just set your hand, and then you start turning up. Like, you special Bubble Man, overlay for the Lavalval Chain, and then you send Eris to the graveyard.
Send an Eris, okay.
Yes.
And you're going to add your Archfiend.
And you add the Archfiend, correct. So then from there, you banish the Stygian, and you special the Archfiend. So that way, you will have that, and let's just...
you like a trap or...
Yeah, so these are 3, and we'll search a trap if we don't have anything. But let's say if we have, let's take a generic one. Let's take Instant Fusion, because the rest of these are just 1-ups. If we have Instant Fusion, we can actually just attempt to kill them. This is probably an unplayable game state, because instead of adding a trap card, we can add a launcher. And you activate Instant Fusion.
Get your Camion Wizard.
That's right. Camion Wizard into another Lavalval Chain. And then you detach to send Necromancer. And you bring them both back. So, and then you add Barrier. So I'm gonna explain to you why this is good. With this board, you just won't die. Like, they have to have MST Reigeki. If they do not have that or Dark Hole, you just don't die. And if we draw any of our other defensive cards,
you can back it out with any defense.
Right. Okay. 9 times out of 10, this triangle is a riddle, and it's really hard to break because they want to attack the Archfiend to cut this off if they can't bait it, and this is gonna bring that back. So
it's a never-ending loop.
It's a never-ending loop. So like it's a riddle. So you actually have to kill both of these. But the ridiculous part is the Lavalval Chains are the real problem.
Yeah.
Because if they kill Archfiend, okay? Yeah. No, they kill Necromancer because they're good. All right, and we'll draw a card. Sure, we'll draw Armageddon Knight. So normal summon Armageddon Knight. Let's just not activate effect because we have this. Let's say we don't have this. Then we'll draw a Rhoda. Set it. You activate Lavalval Chain to send Shadow Mist.
Again,
yes. And then Shadow Mist is gonna add Bubble Man, and you get a free Exceed. And then you can stack your deck, and you just literally just gain too much advantage. So you rank 4 toolbox extremely fast. And this is why you need to play the Emerald. Because you're gonna run out of your Exceeds in probably like 2 or 3 turns. It's another combo I can show you. I got one. Let's do some Summoner Monk stuff.
Yeah, show us a really good Summoner Monk play.
Alright, this is probably one of my favorite. I did this against Burning Abyss, they cannot play Yu-Gi-Oh! So, say if we have double spell card, Summoner Monk, and Vanities, and like a random card. Let's take another Vanities, because we don't care. You summon Monk, and then you pitch the spell to summon the second Monk. And then you pitch the second spell to summon Shadow Mist.
Okay.
So this is a hero play. I'm not sure if they do it, but I'm doing this. This is good. Special Shadow Mist to add the Mass Change second to hand.
Okay.
So we're gonna add second. Now from here, you can like set the Vanities, activate Mass Change second, discard, and you want to send a Summoner Monk in its place. So that way you can get full value of this card because you can add a Bubble Man later on, which is really good. So we get a Dark Law, and then you overlay 4 Key Beetle, and you target your Vanities, and no one plays Yu-Gi-Oh! Bet. This is it.
This
is probably just one of my favorite combos here.
That's actually really good.
Yeah, this is really not a lot of decks have answers to this. And in worst case scenario, you'll get a Bubble Man. You'll get your pluses right back. You're thinning your deck. Like that's what it's all about. This deck is extremely fun. I can't promise you that it's the best because I think Branding Abyss they have too many monsters now. So, like, the best way to fight them is, like, to make them not play Yu-Gi-Oh! And this is how they not play Yu-Gi-Oh!
Well, Demonte, I'm super happy for you.
Thanks, man.
I'm excited that you actually did very well. Sucks that you couldn't top 32.
It's
but,
okay,
hey,
man. I tried.
You proved your point, though.
Yeah.
That's all you wanted to do, so congratulations. I'll see you at Super Games Tuesday.
All right, man.
Well,
Take care, man.
All right, this is Boo with the Car, guys, and we will see you guys later. Peace.